everyone, it's Ann and welcome back to Awesome Budgets. This is our February allocation video. That's where we take all the saving challenges that we finished in the month of February and we go ahead and allocate them to all of our sinking funds. So let's go ahead. I kind of already sorted them out a little bit because we have a lot going on this month. So this is my little long-term pile here, and we did finish our budgeting with Chris, our happy Thanksgiving challenge in our long-term binder, and that is going towards our 100 envelope challenge. So what I'm going to do with this is it saved us $216, so I'm going to take that, and then the last time we reallocated our funds, we were able to, what was left over was 28, so I'm going to go ahead and take that one out. So we have $244 to allocate. So we're going to go ahead and go straight to the back of our binder here, and we are going to start with our highest number we have left, which is 97. And I'm going to go ahead and put a completed little thing in there. We still have enough to do 96 as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do 96. Perfect. And these little completed little cards are from Angela Marie 888. And then I have $51 left. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the number 51. I'm going to take one of my completed little cards and I'm going to stick it in there. So perfect. So we we're able to restuff in $216 in that, which is awesome. This is another challenge we finished this month. I just didn't want to lose it. We had already allocated that. So let's go ahead and get started. The only one that we finished in our long-term binder was this Buttercup Budgets My New Pet, and it saved us $72, and it is going towards our shutters. Oh, that's actually in the home binder now. Okay. You know, I'm going to stick it where it belongs, which would be the home binder. I think that's this one, so I'll just stick it in there. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead. I don't think I have anything for any of these ones right here. So we're going to start with our sinking funds binder, which should be this front section here. So this is what we finished in it. So tires is going to get $21. Let me make sure I don't have anything else for tires. This is gifts. This is medical. I think I have a couple for medical. This is technology. Put this back with tires, technology, medical, medical, tires. Our final one is technology. Okay, perfect. So technology, tires, medical, and gifts. Okay, so let's go to gifts first. And gifts is getting $18 right here. So let's go ahead and add $18 to gifts. And I'll update my tracker at a different time. So let's see, that's like that. So gifts now has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and $56. Perfect. Our next stack goes to medical, and that got $12, $30, and $13. Perfect. So medical is getting a total of 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and $55. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and $55 going into medical. And medical now has a total of $100, $200, $300, $320, $340, $350, $360, $370, $371, $72, $73, $74, $75, $76, $77, $78, and $79. $379 in medical. Okay, our next one is technology, and technology is getting 3 and 6, so $9. So technology now has 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, and $99. Perfect. And then tires is the last one in this binder. And tires is getting a total of $27. So tires now has 100, 200, 20, 40, 45, 46, and 47. 247. Perfect. Okay, let's go on to our home binder next. Okay, it's this right here. So this one is going to home maintenance. Home technology. Projects and shutters. Okay, so I think it's maintenance, shutters, project shutters, technology. Okay, our first one is home maintenance, and home maintenance is getting $4. $4 for home maintenance. So now home maintenance has $304. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 304. Perfect. Home projects is getting 7. So home projects now has 120, 40, 45, 50, 51, and 52. 152. And then shutters is getting $72. So shutters is getting $72. And now shutters has 150, 200, 20, 25, 26, and 27. $227. And home technology is getting $5. So home technology now has 120, 40, and 45. $145. Perfect. Okay. Travel. It's this little stack right here. So Puerto Rico is getting that. That's going to cruise. This is just going to travel in general. So let me put that there. Alaska and Epic Universe. Yeah. Okay. So Alaska's first, then cruise, Epic, Puerto Rico. like that. Okay. So Alaska is starting us off, and it is getting $24. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Alaska now has 120, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. $154. Cruise is this one right here, and it's getting 13. So now Cruise has 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, 21, 22, and 23. $323. Okay, our next one is Epic Universe. Epic Universe is getting $27. 27. So Epic Universe now has 100, 200, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and 51. $251. Okay, Puerto Rico now is getting 14. So Puerto Rico now has 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and $30. Perfect. And then our final one right here is just to general travel from Tiny Tuesdays. And we all know where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it in my girls trip that I'm going on this summer, and I'm going to put the $10 in there. So Girls Trip now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 10, and 15. $415. Perfect. Okay, so our holidays binder. Oop. So we have July 4th, Father's Day, and Mother's Day. Okay, perfect. So Mother's Day is going to get $23. So Mother's Day currently has 50, 70, 90, 91, 92, and 93. Okay, Father's Day is going to get $18. So Father's Day currently has 50, 60, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and $70. Perfect. Okay, and July 4th is going to get $54. 54 going into July 4th, which now has 100, 50, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $207. 207. Perfect. Okay. So that is everything for our holiday binder. Next is our Christmas binder. Let's see what we're doing in here. This is just going to Christmas General. This is going to me. This is going to my husband. This is going to Miss E. And this is going to Christmas General. Okay, so H is going to get $4. Perfect. H is going to get 4. So he has 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, $49. Okay, myself, I'm going to get $3. So now I have 50, 60, 61, 62, and 63. Okay, and then this one is going to Miss E. She is getting $5. And so now Miss E has 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, and 74. Perfect. Now the other two, what I'm going to do, this one's 28 and this one's 69. So I think oh, this one's 30. That one's 30 and 69. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take $20 and I'm going to give it to Miss P. So now Miss P has 20, 40, 65. Perfect. Awesome. And then I'm going to take a $50 bill and I'm going to, well, actually I'm going to take $60 and I'm going to put it into the family one. So now family has 150, 170, 90, $200. Perfect. And then my last amount, which is what do I have here? 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm going to do $2 into donate. That brings that up to 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And then the rest of it is going to go into gifts. So I'm putting in 10, 15, 16, 17 into gifts. Perfect. And that will be 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, and 57 for gifts. Awesome. Then I'm going to go to mine and my husband's binder. So let's start with, that's his, mine, and, oh, mine. Okay, perfect. So mine is first, and this one goes to my spending, and this one goes to my beauty. So beauty is getting 24, and spending is getting 20. And then, so we'll do that, 24 and 20. So beauty now has Beauty now has 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. Perfect. And then my spending is getting 20. So now spending has 20, 30, 31, 32, and 33. And then the hubby had $5 finished for his spending. So now he has $10, $20, $25, and $30. Perfect. And then our very final binder is the girls binder. Okay, let's see. We'll start with Miss P. She should be this first stack here. That's Miss E, that's Miss E. I think this is all Miss P here. Okay, so Miss P, this is her clothes. This is her clothes. This is activities. And then this is her beauty. So beauty is getting 32. And clothes is getting 40 and 60, 73, 72, 72. Perfect. Okay. So Miss P's clothes is getting 72. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 21, and 2. 102. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 121, 122. 122, 122. I don't know if that's what I said, but there you go. And her beauty is getting 32. So now her beauty has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 104. Perfect. Then let's go to Miss E. Miss E finished her 4-year-old Save Your Age. So she's putting $208 into her savings, and we do not count that here, so I'm just going to stick that in there. Perfect. And then let's see what her other challenges were. This is for her beauty. This is for her spending. This is for activities. This is for her spending. And this is for her clothes. So clothes, beauty, and spending. So let's start with clothes is getting $12. So her clothes now has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 1, and 2. 102. Next is her beauty, and that is getting $20. So beauty now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, and 76. And then her spending is getting 20 and 21. So that is $41. Now she has 20, 40, 61. 61 in her spending. And then their shared sinking funds, they had 2 finished for activities. So activities is getting a total of 35 and 32, which is $67. So So activities is getting 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, and 67. And it had 15. So now it has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, and $82. $82. Perfect. Okay. So that is all of our sinking funds that had homes. And let's go ahead. And we did finish a couple more. So we finished our Life Begins After Coffee by LV Budgets. That was in our long-term binder. We also finished our AE budgets. This was in a randomizer, so that is $40. We finished our February savings challenge, so that is $12 that needs to be allocated somewhere. And then we finished our budget with Amanda, and that's $76 that needs to be allocated somewhere. So I'm going to go back to our main sinking fund page here. So we have 76 plus 40 plus 50. So $166 that needs to find a home. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so I'm going to put 50 into car maintenance, and then I'm going to put 50 into our appliances. I'm going to do 20 into emergency. I'm going to do 20 into pins, and 20 into Disneyland. And then I have 6 left. I'm going to do 6 into month ahead, like that. Okay, perfect. So let me figure out. Goes over there. So emergency is going to get 20. So now emergency has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 60, 560. Month ahead is going to get $6. So month ahead now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 55, and 56. $456. Okay, car maintenance is going to get 50. So car maintenance now has 100, 200, 250, 270, 275, 76, 77, and 78. $278. Okay. Appliances is next, and that's going to get the other 50. So appliances now have 50, 70, 75, 80, and 85. Perfect. And then, nope, missed something in the pink binder. Pins is going to get 20. Okay, so pins now has 20, 40, 60. Our last one is going to go to Disneyland. Disneyland is going to get $20 more. So now it has 20, 35. Okay, perfect. So now all we have left is our $12 from our February savings challenge. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to break this into 2 5s. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 6 into mine and 6 into hubby's little extra. So my little extra is going to get 6. So that gives me 20, 40, 60, 5, 66. And hubby's little extra is going to get 6. And I think so it only has 6. Perfect. Then the very last thing I have to allocate for the month of February is we do save $1 for every challenge we finish. So let's see how much we saved here. Perfect. So we saved 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and $37. So we saved $37. And what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go to our 50 circle challenge here. And we have 37 still open. So we are going to go ahead and mark off that 37 right there. And then we will put this money in with this money. Perfect. So currently in our 50 circle challenge, we have 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400? Now I've lost count. 100, 200, 300, 50, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 500, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. $516. So we are almost halfway there with this one, which is fantastic. We are going to be able to finish that before the end of this year. I have a feeling. Okay, I think that's all we got for you guys this month. I hope you guys had a fantastic February. Let's see how much we saved all together. Who wants to do that? That sounds like a good time. $1,170. That is insane. Okay, guys, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone.